You know, I heard there was a lot of sheep in New Zealand, but, you know, cows down in New Zealand, they chewing their bloody gum in my ear and stuff. I go, oh, look, mate, this is ridiculous. You got gum in your mouth. You come to an interview with gum in your mouth. That's fair dinkum, eh? It's a little bit rude, don't you think, Joey?
Well, you have to keep your breath clean. Crisp, clear, nice, fresh smelling.
Oh, you smell just wonderful too, by the way. What is that, Dentine or Wrigley's or something?
Extra.
Oh, IQ extra.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, you had a great fourth place here last year, and you just, you know, a smidgen, it was a good one. You just got there. There was Rebecca Preston was chasing you down. You looked around and she was there. What were you feeling when you looked around and saw her?
Well, I absolutely didn't think it was her. I thought it was Rebecca Keat. Oh. So these blooming Australians coming from everywhere. No, I knew that it was a tough call out on the highway. I didn't know that she was coming that fast, so I knew that, you know, maybe 200 metres to go that I definitely had it, but then I didn't realise that she was that close. But no, I was in control. Yeah,
that's good, and you're so close to getting on that podium. You are my dark horse to be on that podium this year, by the way, and touch a bit, but anyway, wrap your head around that one. But you know you can do it, don't you? You know you can get in this race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that I've tried to remove so much of the pressure and the expectation to get on that podium, because it just will happen when it's ready to happen, and when Joe Lawn is ready to happen. So I'm pretty much just leaving Joe Lawn to be the athlete that she is on the day and do what I can do, and I can't do it today, and I can't do it tomorrow, and I can't do it last weekend. So I've done all the work, and often with Ironman everything is about being on the day and being fresh, mentally strong, and I think that, I mean, time will tell.
Yeah, after all, I mean, you've been at the top of sport for a long, long time, you know, whether a cyclist or a triathlete, and you know how to compete in these, stressful conditions, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what Hawaii really is. It's managing things that happen on the day, and really just digging deep all the way. And Kona's about never giving up, and that's what you got to do.
You know what? In this race, I mean, you're one of the strongest people out there. You know, swim, bike, and run, and you've done this race, you know, so many times now. What's the difference between racing in this race or racing in New Zealand, where you hold a lot of titles?
Really, I think that, you know, this is really no different because it's still an Ironman. And that's what I think a lot of people just blow out of proportion with Hawaii. A, because it's the world champs, and B, it's on the hardest course really because of the conditions and the athletes. But really, I think that also that you can't be scared of this race. We're all very scared of how the winds are going to be. We're scared of how hot it's going to be. We know it's going to be hot, so we just have to prepare for it and not fight it. You know, we see Natasha every year, you know, saying, "Oh, the wind was so lovely," and we're just like, "How the heck is that wind lovely to you?" But I can't fight it, and I have to realise that it's there for a reason, and I have to embrace it. And it sounds all la la la, but that's, I think, what maybe's been missing.
Yeah, well, everybody's got to race in the same conditions, right?
Yeah, absolutely. yeah, for sure.
There's an old codger over the back there. This guy's trying to get our attention. You recognise that old codger?
I'm completely ignoring him. Otherwise I'll forget what I'm saying.
I think we better get somebody to get security onto this. There's an old man just hanging around the set here for a minute. Do you know who that old man is? Yeah, with new hips.
Yeah, exactly. He's walking so freely.
They call him I was going to say something really rude then, but the dancing machine. Excuse me, security, get this man out of shot.
They had a Kiwi breakfast at the King Kamehameha this morning, and there were so many Kiwis there, I think the South Island was empty. I think they had to turn the lights out in New Zealand because they're all up here. So.
Executive producer of Ironman Television, Vice President Peter Henning, just trying to get in on our show and trying to hog a little bit of the limelight. What do you reckon about that guy? He's not bad, is he?
No, absolutely. I saw him the other day on the golf course, and virtually fell down the hole, but it's all right.
He hit him straight anyway. For Joe Lawn, I am Greg Welch, and I don't remember if we're on the PGA Tour or at the Ironman Triathlon, the Ford Ironman Triathlon, but anyway, we're going to say so long.